Hello friends, today in this video we will talk about a firm which used technology to enter into highly competitive market and made a difference. And the name of the company is Ola Cabs. So how it made the difference? Let's talk about that. First, it uses technology to connect the taxi with a smartphone. By using a smartphone, now people were able to book a cab, book a taxi, and the driver or the company can know the exact location of the customer. So, when a person book a cab from a particular location, all the cabs, all the cars in that area got notification about that customer, and any one of them who respond first, I mean the driver who want to respond, he will accept the request, and thus the driver can know the location of the customer and he can drive to that particular location to pick up the customer. And the customer can mention the destination to driver by phone. The Ola application, computes the fare and informs to both the driver and also the customer. So the app can manage, the Ola can manage through app and can send the same information, the same pricing information to driver and to customer. So there was no reason of any ambiguity. So it was a transparent business. This new business proportion come into existence, so it became very successful. Also, now people can pay cash or they can also pay through any other payment system, any other online payment system, and amount can easily be deducted from any online payment system. So what was the history of this Ola cab? So it was started in Mumbai in 2010. At the time, the state of public transport was not satisfactory, neither in Mumbai or any other big metropolitan cities. As example, metro trains were there, taxis, auto rickshaw, buses, everything was there. But the problem with train and buses was that they were heavily crowded. Also, taxi and auto rickshaw asked for extra money. The availability of taxi was also a big matter of concern. So Ola was able to fill all these gaps. Now, after coming into market, now cabs were easily available, and the time period which Ola fixed was 20 minutes. So if you have booked a cab, then it is guaranteed that within 20 minutes you will get response. Also, since the pricing was fixed, so it was a better alternative as compared to those train, buses. Ola is better than taxi and private auto rickshaw because pricing was a big matter of concern. There are many other attractive features. So Ola focused only on two key factors. The first one was fair prices and the second one was convenience. Also, the information system which Ola used was GPS based. What is GPS? GPS means global positioning system. It means by using your mobile phone or other GPS inhaled devices, you can know your location, you can know others about your location very easily. So now using GPS, Ola can also able to identify location which are in huge demand, and also the demand according to time period. It means suppose a location has more demand at night as compared to noon. So now Ola can identify such type of locations and can fix more number of cabs at that location. At the time, the competitors of Ola were Meru Cabs and SAVAARI. But the problem with these old companies was that those were not scalable. The problem was money. Ola had a different business model. Ola didn't buy any cab. Ola didn't hire any driver as its employee. So, what it did, it only attached to those drivers who already had a car. So, Ola can now be able to pay drivers only on their hourly basis work. It means suppose a driver picked 10 customers, then Ola will pay according to that number, not according to a fixed salary or any fixed money. So the drivers were not employees. So the business model was very cost efficient. But one more rival was there. You heard about a bigger company named Uber, which was a US based company, and it was considered as the best startup, as the most promising startup at the time. It arrived India in 2013 and became the chief rival of Ola. So how did Ola responded? It also a big matter of concern. So Ola responded to its competitor by tailoring system to Indian condition. Ola wanted to understand Indian condition in a better manner. Indian conditions means what? So Ola used technology platform for innovations. It means Ola introduced 8 languages. At a time, only 10% people in India were fluent with English. So Ola introduced 8 new languages, whereas Uber at that time was using only English. Also, Ola introduced new facilities, new type of cabs, new type of cars, different type of pricing. As example, Ola introduced auto rickshaw. Ola also introduced motorcycle, cabs, and also luxury cars, micro and sharing cars also. So the pricing was different. So now it can target different type of customers which were able to pay higher money, also customers which were able to pay less money. In Chennai flood, it also started a new way to help people, to help its consumers. It also updated its application. It included an option to place a phone call based system. Suppose you know that in such situations like in flood situation, you were not able to use internet. So it was able to locate the location of a particular customer by a phone call. So it introduced boat traveler for the people who were stranded in water. It also it also attached professional rowers and fishermen. It also supplied food and water to the people. Now come back to the main business proportion. It allowed also consumers to pay cash, because there were many such businesses as we talk about Uber, which were there in Western countries and other countries of Asia. So those companies allowed only card or any other online system for paying. Ola introduced cash because card was not so popular at that time, and also today even it is not very popular in India. So it also introduced, it allowed to pay by cash. Also, since it was able to send the fare messages to customer and driver, so this business proportion was more transparent. Now there were no matter of disagreement between customer and driver. Later, it also introduced wallet, Ola wallet. So now you can keep some amount on the wallet belongs to Ola and you can use as per your requirement. In August 2016, Ola was spread around 102 cities. It had 450,000 cabs attached to its business. Also, it served 1 million riders per day. Uber also followed the same approach. It introduced 6 languages including English. But some other rivals like Meru and SAVAARI lost their market share, lost their business, and they were only limited to very niche products and services. So with this massive demand for public transport and competition between these technology enabled taxi hailing services will likely to grow in future also. We will talk about another case study in next video. For this video, thank you.